Backlash is growing in Greece over the government's decision to shut down the state broadcaster ERT. Staff members are refusing to leave the building and have started broadcasting over the internet. Meanwhile, Greek unions have called a general strike in solidarity with the sacked workers.
What often makes Greek folk songs so moving is that they're full of lament. And there was plenty among the thousands of Greek journalists and supporters of the now defunct 75-year-old broadcaster ERT.
We can't not be here. It's our duty to be here. What's happening here? What can I say? Something happened here yesterday that we simply can't comprehend.
Inside, defiant reporters and crew are doing their best to stay on the air via digital channels and the internet, with an obvious lead story to report.
We're keeping it open to the public who supported us, who paid our salaries. Of course, now we are unemployed, but we'll try and keep the signal open.
The two smaller parties that support Antonis Samaras' administration have said that it's unacceptable. He shouldn't have taken this decision, and even called his behavior authoritarian. They accuse Antonis Samaras to have taken this decision without consulting them, and unless he would be willing to retract what he decided, they would essentially not allow this bill to make its way in Parliament and be voted into law. And of course this is the first big political crisis of Antonis Samaras in the past year that he's been at the helm of the Greek government.
We will create a new TV broadcaster in line with contemporary models. Those that are resisting are not supporters of state television. They are supporting the ERT of the past. We are getting rid of an entity that lacked transparency, that was full of waste. And some people are disturbed by this, because they want this to continue, this lack of transparency and waste. The move came in the back of the Athens bourse being cut to emerging market status, and the renewed turmoil led to European stock markets closing lower. Employees at the station have vowed to defy the government and occupy the channel's building.
Everybody wants radical reform in public administration and the public sector. That includes radical and direct reform in ERT. But it's a reform that should be commonly agreed, voted in Parliament, and take place with ERT open for operations and providing high-quality services.
The government has become increasingly unpopular as it continues its austerity drive, and some analysts have speculated the controversial closure could spell the end of the coalition and lead to early elections.